And if these people are attempting to commit genocide, and remember I showed you Ted Turner, his opinion that he wants to get rid of 90% of the population. At the beginning of this show, we talked about that. It's scary to believe that these people who have so much money and so much power have such an evil agenda. It really is scary. I mean, if population's going to decline, it's going to decline naturally.
It will decline naturally. If the Earth cannot sustain a huge population, it will naturally decline.
Yeah.
And I personally believe the quality of life is not going to go lower. The quality of life for everyone has gone higher and higher. I mean, now, it used to be only a rich elite person could have a computer system that took up the size of a house.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you see 8-year-olds walking around with basically a computer in their pocket that can do more than that computer that took up the size of the house can do. And that's in their pocket. I mean, I really think the quality of life is going to, especially as we go to miniaturization, is actually going to be just fine. And we're not, I mean, yes, we do have to think about making sure that we have good soil and good food, those kinds of things, and not moving toward, I mean, I know that a lot of people are moving toward genetically modified organisms in order to sustain that growth.
Mm-hmm.
And, yet some people are avoiding those kinds of things. And so that's the question. It's really, when will that become an issue? But you know what? That's going to happen naturally. We, as a people, do not need to force depopulation. We don't need
encourage
to force, our clean planet,
right.
Encourage people to think how to solve issues of trash and how to reduce waste and things like that. We don't need to worry about some kind of depopulation plan.
I'm worried about them producing dangerous chemicals that are entering our vaccinations. We'll be talking about that on Monday. I'm worried about the existence of GMOs in our food supply, which I believe could cause tumors in humans. I really believe that we have to be a lot more careful about what we do with the environment, and I don't believe that that's happening right now. I think that we've got a very reckless and disturbing government that doesn't even care. I mean, look what the EPA did recently. They dumped tons of cyanide into a river leading to the Colorado River, and they acted like it was no big deal. I mean, these are agencies of the government that are supposed to protect the environment, not destroy it. And we've seen that happen time and time. The Food and Drug Administration is looking now into solutions that are holistic solutions to cancer, and they're claiming these people are in violation. And then these people are showing up dead. There's like 10 holistic doctors that have died recently from unknown causes. And we're wondering if there isn't some sort of a connection between that and the FDA. So yeah, our government needs to work for us, not against us. And I think what we need to do is make our government accountable. So obviously, a third party is the only solution to this tremendous problem.
Thank you all for coming into our show and watching. We really appreciate you being here. And we will be back on Monday nights to talk more about politics and talk more about this. In the meantime, I encourage you to think about how you can reduce waste, reduce the amount of trash you throw away so that we can continue to have a sustainable environment and continue on.
Try to recycle. Yeah. Okay, everybody, great having you. We're going to play you a video now about the business of war and how it repeats itself. And all this money that's going on in our government oftentimes is funded by war, and we don't, as people, know why. Well, this is why, and there's a tremendous market that you're going to see going on right under our nose, happening every day.
Be the change you wish to see.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Nearly every industry in the world has a trade show. You have car shows,